And just about to get underway as the starting fives have live coverage of the NBA here on DA.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Porter is out there with Aaron Gordon, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Rivers, and for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Porter. And good that time. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, Clark, both these teams like to run offense through the post.
And I love that, Kevin. We don't see it very often, but you're right. Both of these teams emphatic about getting the ball inside, putting pressure on the defense by driving it inside or passing it into the post. And it allows both of them to play a very high-quality inside-out game.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Dishes it to Rivers. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Powell, and Jokic with the basket on the assist by Rivers.
Showing off that nice mid-range jumper. Jokic knows he has the green light to take these shots.
Over to the wing. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The pass to Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Cantor checked in for Portland. Passes to Rivers. Back to Gordon. Deflects the pass. Cantor with it. Now defended by Jokic. Good on the bucket.
A nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
At the top of the key, Gordon. Campazzo, covered by Lillard. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, I like the fact that Gordon shows you nice skill there in picking apart the defense on the screen and roll.
And here's McCollum. Back to Lillard. The tray. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Portland. Denver making a switch here. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Harrison passes to Gordon. With the tip, and it's Millsap with the extra effort.
Yeah, Millsap doing good work there with the extra possession, converting on the offensive glass.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Now here's Lillard. He's got 6. To the inside, Cantor. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. McCollum against Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
No one covering. McCollum's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Porter kicks to Harrison. Porter against Powell. And that one's good by Porter. He has 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
McCollum outside. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 6. Lillard the pass to Cannon. Anthony dishes to McCollum. Releases. Anthony's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one's good by Porter.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard the pass to McCollum. And here is Anthony. Millsap covering. Anthony down low. Millsap's there. And that one's good, Anthony.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Outside Gordon. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. 9 seconds left in the first. And Jones sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. With 2 seconds left. Here's Millsap. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing.
I think it comes from DNA.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland, Anthony out there with Nurkic. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Simons in at the point. Millsap finds McGee. Millsap looking it over. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Millsap's got his second basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Robert Covington's checked in for Anthony. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. Pass to Simons. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Hard to prevent the bigger guy from getting a clean look there.
Kicks it to Rivers. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Both teams will make substitutions. Campazzo, covered by Lillard. Outside, Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Here's Lillard. He's got 6. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Covington finds Lillard. Over Rivers. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this, Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
Here's Rivers after the made shot from Robert Covington. Pass to Jokic, uncovered. Oh, good on that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Powell. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Campazzo, he feeds it to Green. The pass to Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. From 18 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
That jumper is cotton candy sweet. Jokic has terrific form. Gives every shot a good chance of going in.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 6. Yes, that goes in.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Here's Rivers. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So Portland ends up going with the new group. The Nuggets also changing it up. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Jermichael Green. And it's Harrison in for Austin Rivers. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Picking up his 2nd foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes both free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Simons the pass to Canner. Porter against Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Enes Kanter.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the 1st quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The 2nd half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the 1st half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Gordon. He's out there with Jokic. Austin Rivers is out there with Michael Porter.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Here's Lillard. Denver getting their last shot to go. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Gordon.
and you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Floats it up for Jokic.
What an impressive arsenal from Jokic, knocking down these shots. He's a threat to score from anywhere.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
McCollum kicks to Covington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Paul Millsap is checked in for the Nuggets. Now here's Porter. 10 points for him.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The natural offensive talent of Lillard gives him incredible flexibility, and boy, he can strike at any time.
Passes it to Jokic. Pass to Porter. Back to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all. Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Back to Rivers. He kicks it to Millsap. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. And he can't bank that one in. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to McGee. Out to the right wing. From the arc. Millsap passes to Harrison. Here's Jokic. Poked away. Stolen by McCollum. Out to Anthony. Over Millsap. Cantor, the pass to Simons. 1:37 left in the third quarter of the game. McCollum with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 5. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Cantor. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And it's good. 2 points. Jokic has got 10 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. John Charles checked in. And Monte Morris subbed in for Porter.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Morris dishes to McGee. There's the pass to Harrison. Here's Chanchan. Now here is Morris. He's guarded by McCollum. McCollum against Morris. Passes to Harrison. Morris with the ball. Harrison scanning the floor. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Millsap. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 6 points for him.
You've got to be more physical than that against Millsap. He's good at fighting his way through contact on the way up.
Here's McCollum. Here's Cantor. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Cantor's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
7 seconds left here in the third quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Covington with the steal. And so it's Denver, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've got it. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Damian Lillard. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And stolen by Gordon. They're running. Here's Green. And Covington sends it back.
You know, you talk about Covington, and he's what you call a typical 3-and-D player. Has been that way most of his career.
Here's Anthony. Kicks to Nurkic. Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Here's Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor, he's checked in for Nurkic. Jones comes in for Robert Covington. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And a switcher also for Denver. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Shaquille Harrison.
And whenever there's an opportunity to drive, Gordon just flies to the rim. Great quickness, breathtaking quickness.
Simons, the pass to Cantor. That one goes. Count it.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
In deep. A nice shot by Rivers.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Campazzo covered by Anthony. Here's Green. And the layup falls. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And a wide open look for McCollum. The offensive rebound. Cantor makes it off the glass. Cantor's got 4 points in the quarter.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Covington with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. In the corner, Powell with it. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Now just a 1-point Denver lead.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man. Puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Here's Gordon, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket. And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Lillard.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Pass to Harrison. Gordon against Lillard, and they double up Gordon. 5 on the clock. Pass to Rivers. Gordon with it. Here's Jokic. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Lillard outside. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Covington with the bucket. Here's Harrison. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing, Porter. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rivers against Lillard. Down low. Nurkic.
A physical big.
The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.